This video will teach you the installation, configuration, and application of the Ambeer SP110 signature pad device. Prior to installing, CHS will need to order a license for your device. Please contact CHS with the serial number to ensure a license has been ordered prior to installation. Otherwise, you will have only 30 days to use the application before it expires. The product can be activated later if needed, but it will not function until it has been registered after the 30-day trial period. You can find your serial number on the back of the device on the silver label below the barcode. Once you have your serial number and you're ready to install, be sure to obtain the device installation software. The physical media usually ships with the devices, however you can also download an ISO from our CHS SugarSync account or the CHS FTP. Next, you will want to determine which version of Windows you are running, either 32-bit or 64-bit. To do this, go to Start and click on Control Panel. Within Control Panel, click on System. Here you will see the system type of either 64-bit or 32-bit. Write this down for later. Next, we will need to confirm that the model number of the device matches the environment that it will be installed in. When installing in a terminal services environment, we have to use the model SP110-RS2. When we are installing in a local environment, we will be using model number SP110-S2. Both models look exactly alike, so it's very important to pay attention to the model number listed on the back of the device. Now that we have obtained our software license and installation media, we are ready to install the device. Do not install the USB cable until prompted to do so. To begin the installation, insert the media that was shipped with the device or mount the ISO from SugarSync or our FTP server. Once the splash screen appears, you're going to start by installing the Twain driver, leaving all settings as default. Next, you'll install the SignoSign. Note that there is a 32-bit and a 64-bit version of the installer. Only choose the one that matches the version that the computer is, which we verified earlier. Next, we're going to install SignoPad tools, and last, we're going to install the Slideshow Manager. During the installation of all modules, you can simply follow the on-screen directions, leaving all settings as default. When installing the Twain driver, you will be prompted to plug in the USB cable. Go ahead and do so once prompted. Next, we can configure the software. Click on Start and open SignoSign 2. Once opened, click on Help and Licensing. A license file should have been emailed to you prior to your installation date. If it has, simply download that email to a directory on the computer and browse to that directory, selecting the file, and your system will be registered. If you do not have a license file, you can still proceed with the installation. However, you need to obtain that license file within 30 days so that the system does not stop working. If the system does expire, it will not work until you've loaded that license file. Next, we're going to configure the software. Go to Tools and click Document Types. First, on the General settings, we're going to make sure that we check off Automatically launch archiving after signing process. This setting needs to be checked in order to automatically save signed documents. Next, we'll click on the Filing cabinet or Archiving settings on the right. Here we can specify the format of the file name as well as the directory where we want it to be saved. I'm going to set this to save to our P drive. I've already created a folder called Signatures. Next, we're going to configure some program options under Tools and Configuration. Here, we'll click on the 7th tab on the left for Customize User Interface. Here, we have a check mark in each feature. Each feature represents a button across the top of the toolbar. Many of these features are unneeded for the end user, so we can eliminate many of them to make the client's life a lot easier. The way that you customize this area will really depend on the end user and what their needs are, but to demonstrate, I'm going to remove some basic features. One feature that you do not want to remove is the sign feature. End users will need this in order to sign documents. You will notice that the toolbar is a lot cleaner than it was before, making it a lot easier for the end user to navigate. Now that the configuration is complete, we're ready to start electronically signing documents. With this application, we can sign any type of document from any type of application that's capable of printing. In this example, we're going to use Microsoft Word. Here I've typed up a document and placed a signature line on that document. I'm going to go to File and click Print. In my printer selection, I'm going to select Signotech PDF Creator. Once I click Print, this document is going to be opened in the Signotech software. I simply click on my Create Signature field and draw a box on the signature line. Now the end user will instruct the customer to sign the pad and click OK. And the document's saved. It's ready to be imported into the EMR. We'll look at the file so you can see what it looks like. Here it is. And there is my signed electronic document.